I'm just getting stuff set up, but I might be a little loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I don't know if I'm loud or not. Let me know if I'm loud. I haven't done this stuff before. Not on the YouTube side. Beat it to some good old hentai. Is that what you're gonna do? Yeah, there's a lot that's gonna be going on. Basically, I'm gonna be deleting everything that isn't my current loadout for a project that I'm gonna be working on. Turn this down just a little bit. Probably too quiet, but that's fine. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. No, you guys can hear it. It's probably just really quiet, which is fine. Let's turn Destiny down. Get everything set up the proper way. Alright, I just want to make sure I'm good. Alright, let's switch to this, and I'm going to kind of give you guys a rundown, and I'm just going to open this because I feel like people are going to join it, so I'll open it to... Let's make it public. There we go. So here's the plan, For one, I haven't played a lot of Destiny, mainly because I've been gone, for one. I've been gone, and I was visiting a friend. So I haven't had a ton of time to work on things, but I did have a lot of time to plan things out on what I wanted to do. So things like the Project Vanguard, where the weapon packages and stuff, I haven't worked on that very much. Time to go legally save all cost videos. Your mic is a bit too loud. Alright, I'll turn down my mic just a tad bit. Let's turn it down to about there. That's probably more in room. But as I was saying, I thought, one thing, Destiny doesn't have much to do at the moment, and I'm great, by the way. Destiny doesn't have much to do, and I will still want to have projects, and I want to fully understand this game. For anyone, I went to San Diego, by the way, and I'm going to be doing this completely off the cuff. There's no plan. I just decided that I would stream me deleting the stuff because it would be like an hour-long video. That's the problem. You know, I don't want to render out an hour-long video, and it might even be longer than that because I'm going to be deleting a lot of stuff. But one thing with Destiny is the loot chase, and with my projects, I've always gone out and decided, like, hey, why do I want to do this? And my whole goal is to have a generic and a very, I shouldn't say generic, a very basic understanding of the loot system and how it works entirely. Not to understand Destiny itself now, but to have a baseline for Destiny 2. I want to have a baseline for Destiny 2. Like, I want to be able to, if strikes are in Destiny 2, I want to be able to look at strikes and what happened in Destiny 1. Is it the same? So when I do projects in Destiny 2, they're even more in depth than my projects now. That's one of my goals with all of my projects. But in order to do so, I need to be able to fully understand the game. And to give me drive right now, between now and presumably September, to give me drive to want to do this and do a ton of projects and go on a full scale, I want to have a reason to do it. So I'm not deleting, I'm not quitting Destiny, I'm just deleting all of my stuff. Oh, absolutely. YouTube live streaming and channel interaction is super underrated. And that's why I decided not to go to Twitch with this. I could have gone to Twitch with it and maybe had like 10 viewers, but there's 47 of you right now. There's 47 of you. I would never have 47 people on Twitch, let's be honest. But as I said, I started doing this. I started deleting a lot of the armor that I had saved up because I don't have much now. I started deleting a lot of the armor and I was like, man, and I deleted some weapons that I had saved up, and I was like, people might want to know what happened. People might want to know why I have no gear. So I figured I would stream it to you guys, just kind of interact with you while I delete everything. The only things I'm going to be keeping, mainly so I have an efficient Absolutely. Everything that I do will be uploaded to YouTube, no matter what. The only thing I'll be keeping is these 4 and these 6. That's it. Everything else is getting deleted as a fresh start. That includes the exotics. That includes everything in my inventory. The only thing I will be keeping are currency items, or what I consider currency in the game. No, I'm going to hurt all of your feelings by deleting some of the perks. There's going to be weapons that I have from Dead Orbit that I still have that people that are Crucible players going to be like, no, don't delete it. So I'm saying I'm going to be deleting this Hopscotch Pilgrim. I'm going to be deleting this Waiting, this Matador, the Black Spindle. I'm going to be deleting these. I'm going to be deleting the Ghost. I'm going to be deleting all of these marks, and some of which are perfect marks. The only thing I'll be keeping is the current setup that is currently equipped right now. And then I'll be keeping strange coins. I'll be keeping motes of light. I have to keep the Siva fragments because I can't delete them for some reason. So that's strange. I don't know why I can't delete them. I'll keep exotic shards, weapon parts, and glass needles. But everything over here is going. I will be keeping my paper fortune, and I will be keeping my celery. Those are the only thing that I'm... I'm sorry, guys. And I knew people would be like, don't do this to me. And I figured it'd be fun a little bit to trigger my viewers just a tad bit by deleting some things that, like, no, please don't. You have the exact same Matador? Fair enough. But I'm going to be deleting everything. No, the Ghost. I'm going to do it. I'm going to delete the Ghost. But I don't have a ton of stuff that I need to get through, but I am going to delete it all just so you guys see it happen. And it's not just like something that I did out of boredom one day. There is reason behind it, and I'm going to be kind of explaining after I delete everything. But I also want to kind of, on certain weapons, like a Head Seeker, Third Eye, Hopscotch Pilgrim, I'm going to have to unlock a lot of stuff too, because I have so many things locked. So I'm going to have to go through and unlock everything. Let's lock that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what happened. Do it, no balls? What am I not doing? You don't think I'm honestly gonna do that? You want me to? I don't care. I'll start deleting things. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna get a ton of legendary marks and a ton of currency from it. So I'm gonna keep track of my legendary marks as I go. But like stacks of spin metal, I don't really care. Like I can get rid of these things. Get rid of all of these things. I will keep weapon parts. I will keep armor materials. I will keep motes. I will keep glass needles. I mean, I don't play Trials of Osiris, so I don't need my passage coins. I don't need this worm spore. I can buy it back. Don't need this Spirit Bloom. Don't delete Ghost. 3 of coins might be safe because of that. You say that 3 of coins can't be done all at once. That's a good point. And for some reason, this irritates me. I cannot delete these. Yeah, I do this in budget releases trading in the alpha, in the April update. That's exactly what's going to happen. But, like, and you know what sucks? Chroma's one at a time. So all of my, I wonder if you can, I wonder what happens. I don't think I'm going to, that costs money. That has monetary value, so I might not get rid of that. Like, I don't have a ton. Save the Ghost. You suggested that I should do 100 level 28 PoE to see the legendary armor, weapon, and drop rates. So that's kind of the reason that I'm doing this. This is the entire reason that I'm doing this. See, I will take the fall for you guys. I can grind this all back. I can grind every bit of this back and have no problem, right? I can grind all of this back. I will get it all back. I'm not too worried about the stuff, because if I want to go out and I want to do 50 strikes, right? And not just 50 strikes in general. I want to do 50 Sepix Prime. Yeah, the Chroma's trying to say stop. We're starting here. But I want to go out and do 50 Sepix Prime. But I don't want to have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I don't want to have a bunch of stuff in my inventory that will mess up and skew the results. I want to have the most precise results that I can give you guys. And the only reason I'm not just straight deleting my character is so I have a character that I can grind strikes. Right? I want to have a character that's level 400 that has a strike set up for you guys. So I'm going to delete everything, and I will have absolutely everything. And I use that. Okay, so I can't get rid of blue polyphages, so I might just move those. That made me use it. Use. Okay, so for some of these things I can't get rid of. So there's some things that I'll have to keep, which is fine. Because that sucks that I can't just discard them. But I want to have a full understanding of what legendaries I got. You're telling me just delete ornaments, just delete materials and consumables. And I could do that. But that's not enough. That's not enough to get a full thing. You should get silver from weapon parts. And another thing that I want to point out for a lot of people, I don't need iron loader, I guess, is that everyone is freaking out and has been freaking out about the potential that Destiny 2 is going to do a full wipe. And I also kind of want to point out that it's not that big a deal. It's really not. It's not going to hurt you that you don't have these things. Like, it doesn't mean a single thing. Like, this is going to hurt someone right here. That delete right there, that's going to hurt someone. So these things that are currently sitting in my inventory are used, so I cannot get rid of these. I could dismantle these, and I probably will because I don't care. No, there is no. It's not based on the theory that inventory changes drop rates. It's more on the what exactly do you get. I want to know down to the wire how many weapon parts I got, how many strange coins I got, how many blues, greens. I want to know exactly what I have. Whenever I do something. And I'm going to keep things like, I have to keep certain things. Like, I have to keep Crucible rep boosters. I have to keep Vanguard rep boosters because there's no way to delete them. Like, there's just no way to do it. And the only thing is, like I said, I'm going to keep strange coins, I'm going to keep glass needles, and I'm going to keep the few exotic shards I have. But I've done this in the past. And just not move everything to show my commitment to you guys. That's the main reason, to show commitment. I want to show commitment. It's mainly a commitment thing. And it also is clickbait as fuck, but you guys clicked it and then I'm actually doing it. See what I do there? I'm not like other content creators. We'll keep this locked and we'll make the side. Yep, I gotta unlock this, and unlock that. Okay. Helium filaments, top left. Good call, friend, good call. Oh, now I'm going to get more stuff in the inventory, so I'm going to have to discard this stuff. I'm also going to have to keep track of Glimmer and legendary marks, so I don't go over. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. Save the ghost. See, I don't do clickbait in the generic fashion. I'll do commitment too. All right, so I know I've already shown you guys right now that I will go out and I'll do things, whether it be 100 strikes or with your guys' help 1,000 SRL races or 100 Crucible matches or the 250 Intel relays or 250 Archon forges or something like 1,000 patrols. I've shown you guys that I will do those things, but I also want to go even further with that commitment. And something, like I said, like a lot of people are concerned about some of the things, just like I can't get some of these things back. Like some of these things I can't get back, which is fine, but I can earn them back. I'll give you $10 to save the Coco. There's no need to do that. I know the option's there to do the fan funding or whatever it is, but I'm not going to sit here and promote it. It's purely to do this. And like I said, all of my ornaments I can buy back over time. It's not a big deal. So we are pretty much clear. Oh, I forgot about this page. Again, all of these things I can go back and get back. So it's not a big deal. And I know a lot of people are going to be tuning in and out, so I'm going to be repeating why I'm deleting everything on a regular basis. So for those of you that have been here since the start, I'm sorry that I'm going to be repeating things. But essentially what I'm doing is I want to, and I'll go over every time someone comes in. Thorn Bounty 2? Absolutely. Natty, please just join the party to try to stop me. You can't stop me, dude. You can't stop me. I don't know where you are yet, but you can't stop me. Right. Again, I would delete this, and I am keeping the few currency items that I have, and I'm not getting rid of 186 3 of coins. One, because they're used items and can't be discarded. So that's the main reason. All of these are used items. I'm not getting rid of my paper fortune because of like its rarity. Okay, like you talk about how I just deleted a lot of things, especially down in this page, right? None of this down here fully matters, right? Because I can go grab this from kiosks. Draw, that is an amazing idea, and I might potentially do that. I'm only Dead Orb allegianced because also I might as well go over some of the things. Like, for example, this here and this here have all roughly been since Rise of Iron came out. I think I was like 12 and 8 when Rise of Iron came out, because this is my primary focus, but we're here to delete things, not talk about where I am right now. Oh, we'll go over every single piece of gear in my vault that I still have left. Because as I said at the beginning of the stream, for those of you that are just coming in, and all this stuff I can get back anyway, so it's not a big deal. And none of this stuff even really, like, deleting this doesn't matter. But my whole point of doing all this, and some of these shaders are going to hurt people too. Like, I'm certain there's a lot of people that want God of War. But I've been thinking about what I want to do with projects. And before we get to the vault, I'm going to kind of go to Orbit and explain. Yes, my Crucible rank shows how little I play. And I understand that. I understand where you're coming from by saying that it's the time investment that I know I've made, but it's not. That's not why I make the time investments. That's not why I play this game. I play this game. I play a lot. It's not why I do a lot of this stuff. It's not why I do it, because like early on I did it because it was a fun to play game, and it was a great game, and the time investment and the sentiment value behind the things. But as my channel grew, it was more like the things that I do is for you guys, and like I post videos so rarely. That I want to continuously show you guys that I'm still here. I'm still working on things. They just take a very long time to make. But I'm going to go over what my plan is and why I'm doing this, to like fully explain what's going on with this. So I've done numerous projects where I've done heroic strikes, I've done normal strikes, right? And that's great. But I haven't looked at specifically the Devil's Lair. I haven't looked at specifically like the Will of Crota. I haven't specifically looked at the Fallen Saber. I haven't looked at specifically daily missions, right? I haven't looked at specifically these things. I haven't looked at very specific niche things, and I want to look at specifically niche things. I want to look at what do you get exactly, not how many skeleton keys you get and how many exotics I got, which is a great video, and you guys showed your support on that. But I want to know how many engrams are you going to get from doing 50 of that? How many greens, how many weapon parts, how many strange coins, how much glimmer, exact amounts of everything if you sat down. And I know this is unheard of. No one's going to sit down, select this, go here, select this, and then do this 50 times. There's not anyone in the Destiny community that I have seen that is willing to sit there and do Sepix Perfected 50 times. Like, no one's going to do that. It's just not going to happen. But I will. PlayStation Network is working just fine because I'm deleting stuff on it. But let's go back to the tower. And as people pop in and leave, we'll keep talking about it. And a lot of guys are talking about is that I want to help you as the way I can. I may figure something out in the future. So we'll figure out something in the future. I mean, in the description, and always has been, but I don't promote it, is a Patreon, and fan funding is always there. So, fan funding is always on my channel. That's always been an option, and Patreon has always been in my description, but I never promote them, and probably wouldn't. So by all means, guys, fan funding is there. If you want to use it, I don't promote it. I do these videos not for money or anything like that. Like, I don't. And it's very obvious. I'm deleting everything right now to show my dedication to this. And I understand that you guys could do 50 of them, and I have community projects in the future, but could you do 50 of them and then move on to other things? So let's start unlocking this stuff. This is where it's going to start hurting people, especially when we get down into some of the stuff that's down on, I think it's on this page. No? I don't know. I don't know where they all are. I have some decent stuff. I've deleted a lot of things, though. PSN is down for anyone who wasn't already on it. Interesting. Let's start taking some stuff out. We got some room. Do I have room? What do I have room for? Heavies, specials. Due time, my friend, due time. I've gained plenty of growth recently. Trust me, I've been at this for quite some time. And the fact that I'm at 13,000 is mind-boggling to me. Keep that locked for a little bit. Lock. Alright. On the bright side, I'm getting a lot of exotic shards, so that's good. Is there really a... It is 200 as a character. That's interesting. I didn't realize there was a character limit on YouTube. Save the ghost. Still protesting the life of Ghost. I'm sorry. Absolutely. If I ever, like, I always try, like, that is definitely a thing. Like, even hitting 10K, I was just like, the Discord has been a thing. And if you guys haven't joined that, it's simple. So, and we just play games. That's what we do. The Discord, you can talk to me. Like, a lot of the people here are from the Discord. I know that for a fact. I accidentally released it too soon. Vex Mythoclast, why? I don't even know. See, here's the thing. I'm looking at chat exclusively and holding down square to dismantle. That's what's funny. So, like, I don't actually see what I'm dismantling. So, like, now I obviously am looking like, okay, that's a sleeper simulant, but... As for what, like, how to get back online, I have no idea. Never heard of Discord? Discord is, like, the best version of Skype and TeamSpeak combined. It is great. Discord is probably one of my, favorite things so far to come across. Are you pushing me? Are you trying to save the ghost? Because I need to be over there. Natty, please. I don't know. Let's see. They're close. They're not quite there. Yep, it's a chat app, but it has a voice app, and it has a whole bunch of stuff combined. This is all for good reason. Maybe not in your brains, but it all is for a reason. Like, I'm not just doing this to be like, look at me, come watch my stream. See, the thing is, I could go to the exotic kiosk and rebuy them, but that kind of just goes away from the purpose of everything that I'm doing. This one might hurt someone. This one's gonna hurt someone. I think this is gonna hurt someone the most. Is a head seeker clever dragon get dismantled?
What are you talking about?
I'm doing the stream thing, man.
Oh, are you streaming right now?
Yeah, on YouTube.
I'm so sorry, dude. I am seriously very. You got to get your thing set up so that when you're live, it shows up. Because otherwise, I won't bother you.
Okay. Okay.
Hello,
okay,
everybody.
Bye. You're all,
also, goodbye, everybody.
You're so. That's Tyler, by the way. He's the guy that set up the Discord server for Multilux that I mentioned in every single one of my videos. Yep. The whole reason behind it is to fully understand things. Check the holiday kiosk. Ghost is safe. It's unlock. There we go. Come back, Tyler. Him and his laggy self. $142, 16,000 glimmer. All right. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna keep. I'll do a full explanation once I'm actually done. I've explained it numerous times. The thing is that you guys say that I have things that I'm not dismantling, but I absolutely am going to be dismantling everything. I don't think I can get rid of that. These are all use items, so I can't get rid of those. Get rid of these, though. Alright, so I have to keep all this stuff because they're all use items. Fear not, I will explain. I will explain when it's all said and done what I'm doing. Ghost is currently locked and safe. Doesn't mean he will be soon, but he's currently locked and safe. Tyler. I mean, by technicality, I could do that, but that's not the whole point of this. That's a use item too. Why would I want to use a why I can I can use them for rep. Interesting. I did not know this. I did not even know this, and I play this game a lot. I can get rid of this, though. What else can I get rid of? These all... Let me get rid of these. It may seem wrong, and this is why I'm doing it. And I absolutely agree with Destiny 2 needs a trading system. And I have some videos in the works that gives a very good reason on why I think I'm not going to delete Destiny. Because I'll just have to reinstall it, and that'll be terrible. Alright, Ghost is still safe. We've got more things, though. Alright, unlock. What's this one got on it? Quick draw. Small bore and head seeker. Another decent one with steady hand IS. Delete the 3 of coins? I can't. That's the problem. They are use items. If I could delete them, I would, but I literally can only use them. That's it. I can only use them. Delete your subclass. Now, how would I make videos for you guys if I delete everything? I'm just deleting all of my weapons. That's your exact waltz? So it won't hurt as bad because you'll still have it. And again, not going to delete the character because then how can I make videos? They're probably already gone, to be honest. Just use all of them. I figured this would get a little bit of attention. Delete my PlayStation? Absolutely, that's the next thing I'm gonna do. I don't know what Destiny 2 is gonna be about. I don't know what Destiny 2 is gonna be out. Delete my Wi-Fi. I'll delete my Wi-Fi, my PlayStation, all when everything's done. After the stream's over, I'll delete those things for you guys. I'm not gonna break my PlayStation. But it's all for science. Oh, it's not locked. There we go. Oh, I know I still got stuff in the vault. I'll get to it. Just making sure I've got everything, seeing where I'm at Glimmer and stuff. Let's see what we got going on. Stop pushing me away from the vault. You got me really far away. That's impressive. I want definitely a sequel, not a prequel. Definitely a sequel. I want the story to continue, not to go back to the beginning. Destiny 2 is gonna be about me. Alright, so those pages are empty for now. I do have a chroma here. Alright, cool. Let's delete these 2 chromas. It'll all be explained as to why I'm doing this as soon as I'm done. But I'm not done. Just because my vault's empty doesn't mean I'm not gonna pull stuff off my other characters to do this, because this is truly how we're gonna do things. We're not done. We're moving everything over now. But only for you? Nah. Exotic genocide at its best. Oh, this one's gonna hurt people. That one's gonna hurt people, and I think this one's gonna hurt people. I think those are the ones that are gonna hurt people the most. All right, I think everything's moved again. What we got here? Unlock, unlock. It's already unlocked. It's already unlocked. That's unlocked. Unlocked, unlocked. All right, there we go. Let's go back to chat now that I'm done moving stuff. Affiliate apps, I don't have them. Making you question being a Destiny player? That's my goal. I want you to question everything that is Destiny. I want you to think more methodically about the game. Nah. Everything, I'm going to go one by one. One by one. We'll save those for a second. Oh, absolutely. This is all I have left because I did start doing this previously, and I was like, you know what? I should stream this. This will hurt people's feelings. So, these are the last few things I have. I think the flare mantles. Yep, doing this grind only on one character. Yes, I will absolutely do a video explaining this, but I'll also explain it here in a second. For those that are currently here. I don't know. This could really hurt people. Why do you have so many needles? Because I was actually working on a project, then I kind of put it on hiatus. See, I could have done that. But I do want to have, you know, the 65 exotic shards and, you know, the moats and stuff. So I want to have those things. I'm going to keep currency. Destiny cut it at its peak. Actually, this is kind of where I need to be. Thank you. Thank you for pushing me over here. This is actually where I kind of need to be. So you guys stop freaking out. About Ghost. I can get it again. Stop freaking out about it. Ghost is gone. But I can instantly purchase him back, so it's not a big deal. But let's go over why I do this, why I did this, why I deleted everything. And again, I want to show everyone that I have nothing here, nothing on my character here. Nothing down here. I deleted most of my shaders. I don't know why I'm using that emblem, but I can always switch it out. So I will explain to everyone why I just deleted my entire vault. My life. What? Anyways, vault empty, vault empty. The only things that are in here are use items, which I can't get rid of. So I can't get rid of, like, I can't get rid of this stuff. I could store them. Well, some of these stuff I could delete, but I'm not going to delete this stuff. Where in my life feed is it misspelled? I don't even know what that means. I can't store that. So I'll have to keep this here. Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. I am not done yet. Because I can move these last two ships over here. I can move the blue, the Arcadia over here. Move some shaders. See, some stuff I can't even move. I gotta move that stuff. Can I move this? I can. What about this? Yep, I can move that. Oh, I do have something right there. And I have this. Oh, I have that too. And I have that. Neat. Okay, we got more stuff to delete. More stuff to delete! Nope. This is my, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'll be talking about once everything's deleted. It is my biggest project yet. It is purposely yet. Alright, we got a few more things here. Not exclusively, you don't need House of Wolves. Review the climb ship? I don't know, I probably already deleted it, to be honest. Stop pushing me places. You're slowing down the process! We're not done. Seriously, the best Dog Destiny content you will ever see. Alright, so, we're not done yet. Let's do this. We're not done yet. All right. Best Destiny content you will ever see. Good call. Didn't think about that. I will get rid of my shitter. Thank you, Account Fantasy. Thank you. Is this life boring? It's enjoyable on a I don't care enough. So, just to clarify, I'm absolutely fine, I promise you. Just clarify. Vault is empty here. Vault is empty here. Everything here is either a use item or currency. I'm going to be keeping strange coins. I'm going to be keeping motes of light, exotic shards, weapons parts, armor materials, and anything that's a use item. And I'm also going to be keeping 3 of coins. I'll be fine. So I can't delete any of this stuff. I'm not going to delete my celery. I obviously have to keep my paper fortune, and we'll just double check. And as someone suggested, put on the default shader to make my character look absolutely awful, and delete Arctic Proxy. But I can go grab that back. So are we completely done here? Got a couple exotic shards. We can move this stuff. Cool. You just murdered 2 people. Alright. So there we go. Now let's do this. Why did I pick Titan over other classes? It's because it's my most playtime. I just enjoy the class more than the other 2. And I've played it the most. So I will be explaining about the gear that I have on now and what's going to be going on. Is it impossible to delete strange coins? I don't think it's impossible to delete strange coins. Alright. I think that's everything. So let's talk about what we're doing here. We'll go into full detail. So now, I'm going to give a prime example. But I still have this. I probably should get rid of this. These are all old and I probably could finish them, but meh. Top 1% PvP players. I will never get top 1% PvP players. I don't expect you to stick around. You gotta go. I completely understand. I see what you did there, Tyler. I see what you did. I would totally end up doing this once I realized it was the right time. Alright, so here's the reason we're doing this. The whole reason, and again, I'm going to show one more time that everything is empty except for use items that I cannot delete. And some miscellaneous currency items. I'm going to be keeping weapon parts and armor materials, whatnot. But I will go into full detail on the stream right now, and I will probably do a video sometime tomorrow as to why I did this, so you guys can have a full context of what's going on. The only reason I'm keeping the gear that I currently have is for this reason in particular. I want to have a setup that I can use that I'm comfortable with, that is my go-to setup when it comes to strikes. This has been my go-to setup for strikes for every bit of farming that I have done. Every bit of farming that I have done has been generally using this setup. Every single strike, every single heroic strike, almost every, like, ever since I got these items, these are the items that I've been using. It's just what I'm most comfortable with. And I just like Twilight Garrison. That's it. I mean, technically that's bad. Technically. And I have 3 maxed out subclasses, so that's also something that's useful as well. But the whole point is that I want to take projects one step further. Yes, I've done 100 normal Siva Crisis Strikes. And yes, I've done 100 Siva Heroic Crisis Strikes, and I've done 100 of them. See, but if I would have done this on April Fool's, that wouldn't have been a joke because I actually did it. So I could have done it on April Fool's. But I want to start now. Now is a good time to rebuild. But I want to go through, and do Devil's Lair on 320 X number of times. And then I want to go and do the same thing for the Will of Crota, for the Fallen Saber, for the Wretched Eye. I want to do it for all the strikes. I want to do it for dailies. I want to do 50 dailies and track the loot. The problem is with having all that stuff, and I could have done it, and it would have been really convoluted to do. I could have done it by keeping all my items and just keeping track of everything, emptying out my inventory, whatever, putting it all in the vault, whatever. What I want to do is I want to go through and keep track of all the armor parts that I get, all the weapon parts, all the blues, all the greens. You like this? You want to see something that's really gonna hurt people? 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5. This one's got, I don't know where it's at. I think I got them all here. Yeah, I got them all there too. And I know exactly where that golden chest is. I know exactly where this golden chest is at. And I'm doing it, and I have been doing it. And it's been there since I started my channel on purpose. I do these things on purpose just to grind gears just a little bit. It's kind of like a fun thing for me. I'm dedicated to Destiny because I'm dedicated to doing content until that isn't, per se, I don't want to take the Vault of Glass gear that has been there since August of 2014 and say that it's a leak. I don't want to do that kind of content. That's not what I want to do. That's not the kind of content I do, so I want to strive. Oh, absolutely. I know you can't get greens, but you can get the weapon parts from them. So that's what I want to track. I want to track everything I get. So every time I start a project, I'm going to start with a completely clean inventory. Right? Completely clean inventory, completely clean weapons. So everything I get will be trackable. I wouldn't say it's directly to pick on those that have OCD, because that's a different standpoint. It's more to the people that want it done. It's more poking at the people that just want it done. They don't have a direct necessity to do it, but more want it done. Because it bothers me just as much as it bothers you guys that I have 4 out of 5, but I think it bothers me a little bit less than it bothers others, so that's why I do it. But I'm going to be doing projects of each individual piece of content and have everything the exact amounts. I want to know exactly how many weapon parts, exactly how many armor materials, exactly how many strange coins, how many blues, how many greens, how many everything, legendaries, exotics. Enjoy your homework. Sorry that I physically hurt you. But I want to have exact numbers down to the wire from 50 Devil Slayers. 50 Will of Crota. I want to go through and just do each individual strike or do dailies, and it just gives me You're gonna do it? You're gonna do it actually? But that's the whole premise of this. That's the whole premise of this, is having exact counts. Exact counts. So that's all I wanted to live stream. I want to live stream, want to yank some chains a little bit. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm going to post a video on this, on what actually is going on in a more thought out way of explaining it, because if you can't tell, I'm not good at the whole live explanations. None of my videos are recorded live, just so you know. They take me a long time to make. This was a show dedication. There's like 70 that came out, which is mind-boggling because I couldn't get that anywhere else. Oh, absolutely going to be doing a spreadsheet. That's what I do with all my projects. But for now, I think I'm just going to go dwell in the sadness that I just deleted everything a little bit. Just a little bit. Exactly how to use 3 coins. I have a general understanding on exactly how to use 3 coins, but it's kind of convoluted. Regardless, I wanted to hurt myself a little bit and make me want to strive. It gives me a reason to go play the game, even in the most driest of times. It gives me a reason to do projects, and they're going to be more concise now. So you guys will know exactly what's going on. So, everything's deleted. Everything's gone. Both characters. I only have a Titan. This is all I have. This is what I had to my name. This is it. Paper Fortune. Dead Orbit. I can't say I hope you enjoyed because I know a lot of you probably didn't enjoy. But I'll make a video that's more thought out on why I did this. Hope you enjoyed that hour, because I'm certain you didn't, because I just deleted everything. I'll see you guys in the next video.